I saw Ren, and I went hot skibbity damn, dude.
What's up, baby?
My first impression of Matt, like I have up on the wedding website, is that he was very sweet. You know, if you think of like Baroque style paintings of like Jesus and the Virgin Mary, you know how they got like a little gold circle around behind them, which was like how they depicted halos back then?
Yeah.
It was very much like that. I saw him poke his head around the corner at the dorms, and there was this like a little golden halo floating behind him, and he was very sweet and sunny, and you know, I thought, well, he seems swell.
Yeah.
What a nice guy.
I like the imagery that you're painting.
Yeah. I need to draw it sometimes. So
Yeah, draw it.
see what I'm talking
Holy
about.
Jesus, Matthew.
Yeah.
Right?
Where did you go on your first date?
I don't know if we had a traditional first date, but I definitely remember like Sirius Hall. So we went to like the 5th floor balcony of Sirius Hall. Like I remember that the most.
I think because we went into it so quickly, we never had like a really super defined first date.
So what do you define as your guys' first date? Yeah.
I think the official like date thing ironically happened after we got together.
Okay.
And Barrett was hosting a like I don't know like a casual prom, like very pseudo like fall prom type thing. And it was at the Arizona Science Museum. And so we hopped on a shuttle with all the other Barrett kids. No. We took public transit. And that's where Matt told me to like be careful with homeless people. But like we took the train and we had a good time at the Science Museum.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was either really early or like a month in. I genuinely don't remember.
Elaborate. Try to remember.
I think I just like casually said I love you while she was like going somewhere, and then she went, "What the fuck?"
Huh?
I think it was like outside my door or something at the dorm. So
That's funny.
Okay.
My answer is that being with Matt and our feelings for each other was so intuitive that I don't remember ever really needing to say it or the first time saying it. Honestly, I just can't remember. I would bet money it was somewhere at Barry. Probably together.
How romantic.
Like at the door.
I'm sure it was sometime after we were done hanging out with each other. We said, "I love you."
Aww.
Okay. Yeah, like maybe like a week within dating each other.
Okay.
It was pretty fast. We went really fast.
I see.
Yeah.
What is one thing that you do that annoys her the most?
hey honey, can you find my wallet? Can you find my glasses? Honey.
I only get one.
Popping.
I think it's probably saying you hate me. I think it's that because it's like, well, like we picked it up from our friends, like as a joke, like you hate me. But there'll be times where like I'll be like, Matt, can you do something? He's like, can I not? And I'm like, you hate me. And he's like, Red, I'm going to church. Like he looks at me, he's like, if you say that again, it's gonna be real actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
So,
God.
Oh meow, can you fix my PC?
Yeah, you got it.
Sorry,
Okay,
I'm thinking
what
from
is it?
all of the many traits that he could have fallen in love with me for.
Yeah.
That's that. Well, I really hope that it's my passion and my conviction when I defend the things that I love and I am passionate about. You know?
Yeah.
If not that, then I hope it's like my wonderful fashion sense.
I thought you were gonna say my wonderful ass.
Oh,
And I was like, okay, I respect it.
No.
I think I find like she's really passionate about things. She can get involved. She really like dives deep. It's nice.
There's a lot of things I could pick. I think on a physical aspect, when he smiles, he gets like these little like lines in his cheek that are almost like crow feet, but they're lower on the face. So they're like crow tracks. And I think they're very handsome and very sweet, and they are a sign of having lived a life, having laughed and been happy a lot. You know, on a personal personality aspect. Yeah, I think Matt's very much a rock. Or I think the way we complement each other really well is we panic about different things.
Okay,
so when
someone's always calm.
Someone's always calm between the two of us on a certain scene. So that's something I've always really admired and respected. Where I'm like, I'm spiraling, and Matt always knows the right thing to say to kind of snap me out of it without necessarily being coddling or like straight up lying to my face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He always has good words to say. He's very wise about that in a way that a lot of people, including myself, I don't think it doesn't come quite as naturally to. Menudo. I used to think it was something else. We were playing that game. I don't know how well do you know your best friend? And it was the throuple of us, like me, Matt, and Alex. And I said something like, I don't know. I said like "fuck" or something, something wildly off, and he was like, "What the?" He's like,
I think I said noodles. But
yeah, I knew it was a noodle, like soup or soupy, like warm company. I think it's like his mom food. I think it's just like suyok, and he's like, no, it's menudo. So I say that without hesitation now.
She has so many favorite foods. Like,
if you had to do a top 3, if you can't do a top 3.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's like actually a
tough
tough
one,
one,
yeah.
because like it just depends on what she's feeling, right? Like if she wants pho, she'll get pho. Or if she wants like sweets when she's not feeling too great, she'll get sweets. She likes gelato a lot. Gelato's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it changes from day to day, so I don't think she has one universal favorite.
If she could get rid of one item of yours, what would it be and why would it be the S2K? That's not the question.
That's crazy. You know the answer because I would have said S2000.
Yeah, it doesn't say right here. I just know
because the S2000 is my second girlfriend.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Wait, Alex, I thought you were the second girlfriend.
No, he's just a cuck.
If he could get rid of one item of yours, what would it be?
Why would he want to do that?
If he had to.
If he had to.
Get rid of one item?
Yeah, if I guess he's really annoyed by this item.
Yeah.
What could he?
It's also, I mean, maybe he doesn't want to get rid of anything. You can
I
answer
was
that
gonna say, out of the two of us, I really don't hold on to much. This is one I'm generally kind of stumped. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the K-Bye fantastic solo single album back there in the back. But
You can't do that. It's homophobic.
right? That would be like biracial.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't think of anything, honestly.
Okay.
Okay.
No, reasonable
Tell
answer
me
is
if I'm
that
wrong,
he doesn't
but I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite place to eat out together?
When in doubt, Taco Bell.
Oh, hands down Toronto. That's my favorite day night spot with Matt. Like for most of our anniversaries, if we remember to book it far enough in advance, because it gets booked out around like the usual romantic holidays, like you know,
That makes
Valentine's,
sense. Yeah.
New Year's, Christmas, or not Christmas, but like you know the usual romantic holidays,
Right.
Mother's Day, whatever. It will be booked out, but that's where we like to go. It feels bougie without actually having to be like dropping like 300 plus for a meal.
What is it
It
called
feels
again?
very intimate. It's called.
I really like going into bed and swiping Instagram reels with her.
Honestly, doing anything in like that's not true. Sorry, let me back up there. I was about to say anything with Matt is good, but I'm not trying to be there when he's fixing cars.
I respect the honesty.
Yeah. Hey, that's what solid foundation. That's solid relationships are built on. Is honesty. I guess honestly cuddling. Like really, we both really like cuddling together. Favorite thing to do. I love doing like adventurous stuff. I realize I haven't been looking at the camera at all. But
It's fine.
I
You
like
don't
doing
have to.
adventurous like travel. Really fun new experiences with Matt is very fun. It's fun to see how he reacts. It's fun to see how I react. And our little dynamic, you know, and stuff like that occurs.
What are you most looking forward to doing with Lauren in the future?
Hopefully we finish up this wedding, and we can go to another international trip together. That'll be really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's good. What are you most looking forward to doing with Matt in the future?
Ooh, okay, this sounds so basic. Traveling? Like, I really want to go. I'd like to go to Japan again with just him and I, and like eat our way through there and then get a ryokan and like hot spring, you know, do that stuff. Yeah, I think just doing that, and honestly, just like also cheesy and basic, like growing old with them sounds very sweet, you know.
Very cute.
Yeah.
What is her hottest take?
She hates men.
Well, I don't know if I could say this. Hottest take
That won't get him canceled.
that won't get me canceled.
Yeah,
Well,
keep in mind, this is on video.
I know. I think a lot of them would get him canceled. I think one of the most egregious takes I had from him was very early on. He claims he does not remember this, but you know how they would say that the axe forgets but the tree always remembers. Was we bonded a lot over anime when we first started dating. And like watching stuff together, and so when we first started dating, he didn't know what kind of a feminazi I was, and he was like, "Let's watch this show that I really like a lot called Konosuba together." And there's a scene that I really don't like where it's like the dude's like harassing all the women, but it's like, haha, harassing women is funny because he like cast a spell and he summoned her undies, and now he's like, you know, swinging them around in public. And I remember looking at him going, I don't know, maybe this really is just a fling for a season type. Because I was like, I was like, what the fuck? Because I did not find that funny at all. Matt's, I know as I'm saying this, he's gonna go, that never happened. I'm putting money on it right now. But I remember going, I'm a little concerned.
Okay, that's really.
I don't think it's one thing in particular that she does. I kind of knew about a year in when she was still with me. I was like, oh.
That for me was, I think, when my very first concert I ever went to was ATEEZ. They came to Arizona, and I said, Matt, we're balling out, and we are getting VIP tickets to the best of our ability, and we're gonna be there. And K-pop is cringe, where if you buy VIP tickets, you're in the standing area, and it's first come, first served. So the concert was at 9 or 8 p.m. that night, so naturally we get there at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And we camp out on the concrete for like 12 hours.
You parked at my house for
Yeah,
that.
we parked at Sammy's house for that. That's true. And we sat on the concrete for 12 hours to see this group that he doesn't give a flying fuck about. And then while we're at the concert, what seals the deal is that I didn't realize it was standing, because like I said, this was my first concert. And we're standing, we're pretty close to stage, but I'm 4'10", and I still can barely see shit unless they come out to the extended stage. And so I was like, no, I'm going to miss Answer and like some of my favorite songs that they're going to play because I can't see them. And I was like, Matt, can you please put me on your back? And he's like, okay. so he's like, hop on, little tro. So like, he let me piggyback on his back, screaming in, you know, lustful glee for 8 other dudes. for many long minute segments in a row. And that's when I was sitting here thinking, maybe he does love me. Maybe he does love me after all. Maybe this really is the dude. No, I knew he was the dude for a while, but that was like, oh, he loves me.
What was the first thing she said after you proposed? Besides yes.
Huh?
Huh?
I generally don't remember. I think she's like, yes, of course. I think it's like something like, I'll look forward to spending the rest of my life with you. Something like that.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's so sweet.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
This is gonna sound so unromantic. He said, I'm glad we got that done. He's like, I'm really glad that we're done with it. I'm not outing you, Matt. I totally understand why you would say that, and I'm like, I understand because as cold and calculating as that sounds, it is very stressful to organize a 10+ person group trip, plan the proposal, do it in front of your parents. I was nervous. Like I told Matt that I know when we do our wedding, we're gonna do a private first look with just us and our photographer because when he proposed, per my request, our parents were there. But I was so nervous, and I wasn't the one doing the asking or anything. That I blacked out, and I don't really remember the proposal. I don't remember the proposal that well. I remember the after my parents were like, "Oh, let's go get dinner," and then I'm like, "All right, wait, Mom, let me enjoy the moment real quick." And they said, "Okay, we're gonna leave without you," and I said, "Okay." So the parents ditched us.
Yeah.
And so Matt and I had a moment of privacy to soak in the moment, so to speak. And that's when he said, "I'm so glad that's done." And I was like, "Wow, we did it. We are engaged now. Yippee!" Yeah.
Yeah.
When Matt says, Ren, they're playing our song, what song are they playing?
For a very long time, I would have said I don't know if Matt and I really have an R song. So Matt thinks it's cringe to imprint yourself on music or see yourself in it. He's like, that's some parasocial crap.
Okay.
And we're talking about Disney songs or anime songs where it's like, oh, that's stuff we want to do our first dance scene. He's like, that's cringe. And I'm like, what? Anyways, so for a very long time, I would not say we had one. Now though, recently, I generally feel it. It's like Porter Robinson. I really got into Porter Robinson. Matt almost wanted to pass on the concert.
Yeah.
I said, hell no, we're going to see him.
Yeah.
And then something in his little brain clicked that night. And he said, he's the GOAT. And I said, that's what I've been trying to tell you. I said, our song would be something from either Nurture or Cheerleader. Which one? I don't know. I think we both fuck with musician really hard. Because he doesn't like my other ones that I like Mirror and Get Your Wish.
Yeah.
So I say musician, or Russian Roulette, or Really No Happiness. Is there Really No Really Happiness is very much an us song, I feel, because it's something we'll both sing together.
Yeah.
When Ren says, Matt, they're playing our song, what song are they playing?
Do we have our song? Right now, it'll probably be like that fucking horse game song, dude.
Oh my god!
What is the most romantic thing you've ever done, in your opinion, for Lauren?
I hope the Japan trip was pretty damn romantic.
We went to Seattle and we traveled, and I feel like Matt really opened my eyes to travel and the fun of that, because I didn't really do a whole lot of traveling until I met him and got my own little big girl job. But I remember feeling very proud that I reserved us a really cute restaurant in Seattle and took us there, and I don't know, it felt very cute and fun. And I like that, but I feel like a lot of my romantic gestures are in the small everyday things. Not to sound like an Asian mom, but like cutting up fruit and deep hitting the lychee so he doesn't have to eat around it, that type of thing.
I see.
Or giving him back massages when he didn't ask for it, which I know he appreciates a lot.
Acts of service that you've done for him, basically.
Yeah, I think so. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite memory of your relationship with Ren?
I think the times when we traveled together are probably my favorite memories. Yeah.
Okay.
That was really nice.
Can you name one of them?
For the first Seattle trip, I think was pretty fun. When it was snowing, that was
that's when you found coffee too.
Yeah, that's when she showed me the matcha, and I was like, holy shit, I'm hooked.
Things. One of my favorite things I can remember is when we were students at Barrett and at ASU. One of my art classes was in class super late till I don't know, 8 p.m., 9 p.m.
Yeah.
And I remember getting out of class, and Matt was worried about my safety on campus, so he would come on his little skateboard, his little, white horse. And he would wait outside the building for me, and so when I'd get out of class, I'd see him waiting down at the bottom of the stairs for me. And then we'd, skateboard home, but...
And as a final send-off, you get to send a free ball message here to Ren. that she will get to hear on her trip in LA?
I hope you're having fun in LA. Hope you didn't just eat only kimchi this time at the Korean barbecue place. Or if you haven't had Korean barbecue, maybe you'll go eat it. Hopefully you had fun swimming, I think, or at least going to the beach. You know, that swimsuit looks pretty nice on you. Good job. Yeah. Have fun on your bachelorette trip.
Last one.
Okay.
Do you have any final words for Matthew?
Be anything and everything.
I guess you are my little pouch.
Don't look at him when you do it.
I guess you are my little.
No, look at
I guess you are my little pouch. Okay, that's it.
That's a wrap.
No, sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I feel like it's very important. That's in my relationship. It truly is based on like shitty humor and like
Yeah.
and shitty internet memes.
If that's, it,
So like,
if that's the words you want to impart, I'm okay with that.
I think that is. Love you, honey. Meow meow.
No.
Yeah.
Where?